Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Codename Ocean Keeper. Well, we have a new mission from our benefactor. We need to find ourselves an old logbook at a ship that was apparently once deemed unsinkable. Though, judging by the fact that it is at the bottom of the sea, I don't know how true that statement truly was. But either way, this is where we're at the moment. We're testing out, well actually no, we're not really testing out, we're just sticking with the electro rifle right now. It's working out fairly well. These are our skills and I think we're fairly happy with them. And here are our upgrades. We need a good 1,000 points before we can upgrade anything further, but realistically we need at least 3,000 as the shields are the best thing we have. But either way, this is our this is our stuff at the moment. We're doing pretty good. We're more or less maxed out. Hopefully we can find something soon and get that reload, the skill reload speed boosted. I think that would be particularly nice, but until we find what we're looking for, we have no other choice but to look for more research. So let's dive on in for today and see if we can find ourselves an unsinkable ship. So realistically, I think what we'll do is we will try our very best to mine the first couple of locations, and then we're going to start looking for ocean wrecks. If memory serves, at some point or another, we did find ourselves with a, what was it? There was a mine that we couldn't access. So I think that means, yeah, maybe that's something that we're looking for. I could be wrong, but either way, it's what we'll try and find. Hopefully it's opened up. But either way, first things first, let's start with all of the basic stuff. Let's go ahead and make each punch do a little bit more damage. We'll go ahead and we will try and focus in on all of the materials we can get our hands on. We'll go ahead and get our drones working as hard as they possibly can. Oh, and yeah, if we're lucky, we might be able to find a decent amount of materials with not too much hassle. Alright, so let's go ahead and I think what we'll do is we'll pick up everything here. And we'll pick up that one as well, and then we're going to have to go ahead and get back to our base. Now the question is, do we need an upgrade at this point? You know what? I don't think we do. We're pretty well off at the beginning. We've got a good turret. We found that to be quite useful. We'll probably go ahead and give that a boost early on, but for now, let's go ahead and increase our explosion range. And then, is there anything else we can afford? No, we need some more advanced materials. Okay, so I guess that's just going to have to be what it is. Let's go ahead and we will drop down a turret. We'll fire off a missile. And then, you know what? I'm almost tempted. Let's just, yeah. I was about to say, maybe we should almost try and hit the shield button and then dive back down. That could be a potentially useful way of doing things. But either way, we'll go ahead and we'll see what we can find as time goes by. Let's go ahead and drop something down there, give something for our drones to focus in on. We'll still try and clear up some of this early stuff in the mine. We'll go ahead and collect those. Actually, you know what? We should probably see if we can give our drones a speed upgrade. No, not yet. Okay, we need more materials, specifically the yellow ones. Okay, we'll try and break up a few more things just so our drones have plenty to access. Again, we don't want to get them caught out with not enough resources, but we will. Yeah, we'll pick up everything that we can. We'll drop them off, and I don't know. We'll see what we can do. We are doing fairly well in these early ones. So what do we go for? Impact force, mine a little bit further, or do we go ahead and boost up our drones? And I think the drones are probably the best thing. Let's go for speed boost first and foremost. That's fairly cheap. Same with the carry capacity. And then with the 6 left over, can we afford? Oh, we can. We can get laser warming. So let's go ahead and we will pick that up to delay time, or maybe we go for heavy hitting. Actually, no, we need the damage. We'll go ahead and we'll take that for now. Let's go ahead and we'll do something similar to last time. We'll fire off the missile. We will drop down a turret right about now, and then I think that'll do. Let's go ahead and just dive back on in. And it looks like we timed that fairly well. We'll go ahead and drop another drone off. Hopefully they'll be able to find what we're after. Oh, and we have found a relic already. That is great news for us. Yeah, that is definitely what we want. Alright, let's go ahead and try and clear this out a little bit quicker. Oh, we even have some early green. That is excellent. Let's see what we can do here. Probably staying as long as we... yeah, I don't think we'll be sticking around here for another run. I think this is about as much as we want to try and collect at a single mine this early on. Alright, so that should be enough. Another 8 seconds and we can drop some more drones, but again, they're all working fairly tirelessly, which is nice. Can pick up a sniper rifle or some damage increase, and you know what? Early on, I think maybe we go ahead and pick up the sniper rifle. That's a fairly solid weapon to have, and if that means that we can then focus our attentions elsewhere, that would probably be the ideal situation. Alright, so either way, we've only got a couple of seconds left. Whatever we collect is whatever we get, and then from there we will just go ahead and bail to a new location. Although, unfortunately, it looks like we're going to miss out on some of the resources. But, you know, that is the way that it goes sometimes. Can't do too much. Let's go ahead and shield up. Let's go ahead and get this up and running. We do have extra things. We do have shields. So I think for now we just go for the damage. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll pick up the damage. And then is there anything else we can afford with 2? I doubt it, but we'll just double check just to be on the safe side. Yeah, okay, we're all done. Alright, so either way, let's go ahead and let's make our way up over here. Our shield, as I said, is quite tanky, so we're not really taking too much damage early on, which is quite nice. Alright, let's see what we can do. We'll drop that there, we'll get this up and running. That should be a very nice amount of resources. Let's see, anything else we can find over here? Let's go ahead and check that there's not too much left in these early locations. Alright, we might actually go ahead and ferry a few of those back to the ship ourselves, just to make sure that we're burning our way through. Let's go ahead and... let's pick up the... oh, actually, we can pick up a few things here. Let's go for the reload time. Let's go for the explosion damage. Oh, actually, we can go ahead and get more range and damage too. That is the perfect amount. How very nice. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just clear these blocks. We should be able to find something relatively quick, I would think. We'll try and make sure that there is a fast path for all of our drones as they do their hard work. Yeah, I guess that's easier said than done, although at least you're now in the right spot to clear things up. We've only got 8 seconds, so we do need to be careful. Yeah, I guess we're just straight on out of luck. Okay, that is unfortunate. It is what it is. I would like to drop another bomb there, but again, I don't think we're going to get too much benefit from doing such. We're going to go ahead and we're going to... whoops, that was the wrong button. Come on, shield time. There we go. Alright, we've got that up and running. We might need to go ahead and upgrade the turret. Yeah, let's go for extra damage there. And then... I suppose we may as well go for some reload speed on the drones. Alright, now all that we need to do is get out of dodge because we need to keep these things at a safe distance. And unfortunately, that's easier said than done, although we are fairly speedy these days, so it's not the worst. Actually, you know what? We might actually have an alright... yeah, we might be able to make this work just right. Alright, very nice. Alright. Shields regenning, new mine, that'll have to be fine. We'll go ahead and we will clear everything that we've got. We'll drop this down there, we'll clear up anything that's remaining. Let's see, what can we get? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll pick up a few things. Hopefully That'll work out. Let's go ahead and drop off some more drones. We'll go ahead and drop this off as well. What have we got? Speed boost, auto machine gun. Oh, yes. Okay, machine gun is fantastic. That'll help us out, especially with the amount of enemies in each wave. Let's then go ahead and I think we'll go ahead and see if we can afford another upgrade. Let's see what we can do. Could go for impact force. That's probably not a bad plan. Either that or maybe we go for... Yeah, we can't afford any of these. Oh, we can go for the reload. Yeah, let's go for the reload speed. See if that works out. And then we just need... What's this? Another couple of yellow resources and we should be fine. Yeah, hopefully we find a few more of them. Actually, that looks like that could be what we need right there. I'm pretty sure we just had a drone drop some off. 5 and 4. Okay, a little bit premature there, but that's fine. We'll see what we can get. Alright, what have we got here? We'll collect all of these. We can almost drop another bomb, which is fantastic news. That'll be at least one more heal. Let's go ahead and let them get out of here. Yeah, we need to get back to our mech before we have too much trouble. Alright, speed boost just so we're not too far behind, and then let's also give our machine gun a damage boost or reload. Let's go with a damage boost, that should be fine. Although realistically we should probably be upgrading our turret. That turret is definitely the way to go. And apparently our shields have not fully regened. That is most peculiar. I thought that would have done better, but I guess not. Alright, well then, I guess we're going to have to go ahead and try and find our way out of here. Try and find ourselves a new mine. We'll work our way down. We'll leave... Oh, actually, we've already cleared that. I guess that was the turret. Alright, and we'll just go south as we make our way down over time. Alright, we'll go ahead and... That should work. Only 10 more seconds on our next mine. Hopefully we can find something good. Let's see. Alright, that's not bad. That's a pretty decent amount. Get more drones up and running. In fact, we might even try and bring some of these things back ourselves. Yeah, although... Oh, actually, maybe it's not the most necessary thing. Oh, and it looks like our shield is slowing down on the regeneration as well. So I'm guessing we have a limited amount that we can regen each wave. Either that or it's a fixed rate of increase. And yeah, if you don't have enough, well, it just doesn't work. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on upgrading things. Let's go for the impact force. I think that would be necessary. Yeah, we'll increase this. Let's also go ahead and boost up our shield, sorry, not our shields, but our turrets. We'll go with the ammo stack for the attack cooldown. That's pretty good. And then... What else could we want? I guess we just focus on some more of these upgrades. So we need more green and a few more blue. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do there, but we'll try and pick up what we can. Yeah, in fact, we might leave them there for a second. We'll let them pick them up, and then we'll grab these two. We'll drop that down there. Not necessarily the best thing for us, as, you know, it's not optimally placed, but at the same time, too, it does get us more meta progression, so that is the important thing. Oops. And, I guess we're gonna spend some extra points. Let's go for... Actually, you know what? Explosion range. Let's go ahead and boost that up. That's pretty solid. Yeah, we should be strong enough. We've got a couple of weapons. I'm not super concerned. It would be nice to have, but at the end of the day, it's much of a muchness. Alright, so let's see. Do we want to go ahead and double check that old mine? I think we might go ahead and do this. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and dive on down. I'm going to assume that our turret is competent, which it does appear to be so. We've still got plenty of resources here, so if we can get them, we really should try and collect as many as possible. We'll go ahead and we'll break all of these, and there we go. There are some more green, which is exactly what we need. And then we'll drop this here. And then I guess we might just need to keep on collecting a few things and maybe invest in taking some of these things ourselves. Actually, you know what? What we're going to do is we're going to drop these all about here. We'll get more drones to drop, and we'll keep mining for a second. They're still mostly near the ships, so that's the main thing. Anything that's not, we can just go ahead and probably fling up over here. There we go. The drone can catch those. And then... Actually, you know what? We'll grab these. Got 10 seconds. Oh. Come on, can we catch that? Okay, you know what? I guess my greediness got the better of us. We could have been fine, but it is what it is. That said, though, this mine is more or less gone, so let's just go ahead and move on to the next one. We're going to want to do that if possible. Alright, let's shield up for the ranged enemies there. I think this is the one where we will defend at. We should be fine there with our turret. Looks like we got a few more enemies coming across this way. Yeah, that turret is doing great amounts of work. Try and keep some of these enemies at bay. Oh. You know what? Our shielding should be fine. I think that's everything we needed. Yep, and it was. Okay. New artifact. At least that is some good news. Whoops. I did not mean to drop that there, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get those drones up and running. We'll try and clear out what we can. Oh, and upgrades. We need more penetration or less cooldown. I think this is the impact force could be good, although that extra damage wouldn't go astray, but that is very pricey. I think we'll go with that, and then we'll also go ahead and see if we can invest in some more of the upgrades for some of our mining ability. Let's see, what have we got? We need to make our way down. We need more actually, no, we've got enough greens. Okay, so you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll collect all of these ones ourselves, just because they're nice and close to us, and that's not going to cost us much. And then I think we'll try and dig through some of this early material, just so our drones have less distance to traverse while they're trying to clear up everything. Yeah. Alright, and then let's go ahead and mine our way back up towards the top there. We'll drop that back down where we were. That should be a pretty good combination to clear things up. We'll take these, we'll drop these all off since we're already here. What have we got? Damage increase, impact force. Well, we're not going to say no to a free upgrade, so let's go ahead and take that. Let's get the drone going, and then... Actually, we can max that out. Ooh, but do we have... Yeah, here we are. This is what we wanted. More explosion power and range. Yeah, that's definitely what we want. And then, you know what, we can also go for the reload speed. Let's go ahead and get that going. I think that'll be the best thing for us in the long term. So we'll go ahead and we'll collect all of that. I've only got a couple more seconds, so I suppose we'll rake what we can, and then we'll see what can get back to our ship without us missing out. There we are, just waiting for that drone there. Alright, let's go ahead and we will drop a turret here. Shields. Let's also see about... I think maybe it's time that we get a main weapon upgrade. Yeah, I don't think we can rely on everything else right now. Yeah, and we can't afford any of the really nice things. Although, that said though, 5 blue would give us a big damage increase. And then we could go with rapid fire, or maybe we go with the... Actually, let's go with the Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go for the damage upgrade for our sniper rifle. And then with the 6 remaining... yeah, we'll go for a rate of fire with our weapon. Because again, if we're firing off our weapon here, it's definitely going to be a bad situation. Probably shouldn't really be focusing on using that, so... just is what it is. Alright, ooh, taking a lot of damage. If we can work our way back towards our turret there, that would be ideal. Yeah, we're taking a lot of health damage, unfortunately. Come on, let's drop that turret off. We need you to do some of the heavy lifting. Yeah, and we found ourselves in a very precarious situation there. We definitely need some more upgrades. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do. There's nothing really here. Oh, bother. That was not my intended plan, but it looks like we accidentally dropped the bomb instead of using the drone. You know what? It's almost here. We'll just wait for it. I know it's only one resource, but again, it's fairly nominal. So we may as well. And then, let's see. We need a new mine. Yeah, here we go. That could work. What have we got here? Alright, we'll drop you off there. We should have another detonation in a little bit, so that's going to be good. Let's see. Let's drop you on the right side. We'll clear out some of the stuff near the top. Again, just try and find all those early resources. That should be fine. Again, we've only got 20 seconds, so we do need to be careful. Alright, let's drop all of these off. Can we drop any more? I don't know. But either way, we need extra defenses, so let's focus in on... let's see, machine gun. Let's go for an increase in damage there. We can also go for rate of fire. That should all be pretty decent. Yeah, reload time, that'd be ideal. Extra shots per reload. You know what, that's actually probably a better thing for us. Yeah, and then... let's see, 6 more points. We can either get more shots for our sniper rifle. We could try and boost up our drones. Oh, you know what, that's probably a good thing for us to have. Yeah, I feel like the drones aren't quite pulling their weight as much as they potentially could. So, you know, we'll see what we can do there. Alright, and we are ready for combat. Alright, so let's drop that down. We'll fire that off. We'll see if we can dodge some incoming fire there. We'll save our shield until our shields dive. Let's see, again, looking for some kind of shipwreck, ideally. Something unsinkable. I don't think they're going to be doing some tongue-in-cheek play as, you know, talking about a plane, because why would a plane sink? But you never know. Let's just stick around here. Yeah, I think we're in a good enough position. We'll let our shields hold, fire off a missile, alright, and we'll dive on down. Oh, and you know, oh, no, we've already been here before. Well, that is not what we wanted. Okay, oh, of course, the big glowing thing. I guess that means it's a reactor. That does make sense. Yeah, and it already has the marker that it's already been cleared. Yeah, probably should have seen that before. Oh, well. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's one of the things that gets shown with the resource... what is it? There's a resource upgrade thing. Resource indicator. I do wonder whether that's the case. Alright, well, either way, we'll... let's go ahead and clear up all of this. Oh, let's get the cursor off screen as well. Let's see. Can we find anything good? You know, let's drop that there. Let's head back up the other side. Again, early resources are probably the most return on investment, unless we need something specifically found at the bottom, which at this stage I don't think we're really that much need for. We'll drop another drone. Yeah, I think we're fine. Actually, you know what? Let's try and clear up a path there. That'll be good. And then... yeah, let's drop that down. We'll see what that can find us. We've only got 4 seconds left. Okay, we just got to go. Come on. Oh, and apparently the drones stop when the wave's here. Okay, and we're fighting the big old crab. Okay, let's drop down the turret. Let's fire off the missile. Let's see what we can do. I can't believe we're up to level 10 already. Laser warming delay. Improve that. I don't think that's the need right now. Let's perhaps go for... let's go for a damage increase. We can go ahead and boost its duration for another 5. Either that or... what have we got? Nothing too substantial. I suppose then... let's go ahead and keep the turret on the field for longer. I think that's not a bad plan. Alright. Try and continue to dodge its shots. Oh, let's go ahead and shield up there just for safety's sake. Looks like that turret's putting in some good amount of work. Oh, actually, it looks like it's a little bit stuck. You know what? Oh, it's a little bit mad going for a ranged attack there. Let's try and keep it within range of that turret, though. Oh, does that avoid? It's almost like we're managing to hit whatever it is that's stopping it from, what do we call it, doing its ranged attack. Alright, well, you know what? We've almost got that sorted, so we'll just leave that be. We'll drop another turret there, and then I guess we'll kite it in this direction. Let's see, do we go south? Yeah, you know, let's go south. We'll see if we can find anything... whoop. We'll see if we can find anything that looks like a shipwreck. Oh. Got stuck there, but it seems to have worked out anyway, so I guess that'll just have to be good enough. Alright, what have we got here? Damage increase, yes. I will take whatever we can get. Let's go ahead and drop this on down. Ooh. A new upgrade. Let's see what we find. Hopefully it's handy. Ammo stack for attack cooldown, a rocket launcher gun. You know what, let's go ahead and let's pick up the ammo stack upgrade. I think that should be rather nice, although, you know what, actually no, never mind. We'll go ahead and we'll pick up an extra weapon. A bonus weapon means that we don't have as, you know, we have more things we can upgrade as we see the opportunity to do so, so it's not the, it's not necessarily a bad plan. Alright, come on now, what else is there? I don't like how windy this mine is down here, so you know what, we'll go ahead and we'll leave that be. We'll drop you there. We'll leave one of those resources for them to find. That should be fine. We'll go ahead and we drop that in a rough spot. I guess we drop these off too while we're here. We can afford upgrades, so I suppose we should. We need a lot more green. Reload speed on, what is this, the turret? We don't even have the ability to have 2, so I guess that's not worth taking. Drone wise, what else have we got? 8, 8 and 1. Okay, we need more greens. Okay, yeah, everything else we'll hold off until we find more greens. Yeah, there's a limited reason to invest over there right now. Alright, oh, and there we have it. Okay, finally, we found some more stuff that we definitely need. We'll go ahead and we will hold on to that ourselves. And then... I think that will be fine. We'll take everything we can. We'll drop off a drone. Yeah, and it looks like it's already collected everything. Yeah, and those drones have stopped preemptively. Okay. But that's fair enough. It's not the be-all and end-all. We will go ahead and we will pick up those upgrades. Let's start with the... what did we want? We wanted... Yeah, drone reload speed? No, we wanted speed upgrade. There we go. So that's for certain something we want. And then... I don't think we need the reload speed at this stage. Let's maybe focus in on some weaponry. And I think ours is probably a long overdue. Let's go ahead and pick up the extra range there. We'll go ahead and... we could do... bigger splash radius, better reload speed. Let's do more damage. And then we should have some points left over and we can invest with the... increase of the auto machine gun? Yeah, you know what? That seems decent enough. Let's go ahead and take that. Alright, and let's find ourselves another mine. We need to do so sooner than later. What have we got? Anything... Oh, actually, you know what? We need some shielding. We're definitely taking a lot of damage. Yeah, not our best run here. Oh, actually, you know what? We need a repair. That's what we need to do. Alright, so there's a statue down here. I don't think that that's where we need to go. Right now we need the resources, so we'll just take anything we can get our hands on. So we'll do that. Let's drop that down. And then... yeah, I think diving deep is going to be the best thing for us. Try and get more green. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll let them get out of here. Come on, surely we can find something else. Yeah, there's the greens that we so desperately need. We'll go ahead and we'll take those. We'll leave them for now. It's only another couple of seconds before we can drop another explosive, so I guess we'll drop that there. We'll go ahead and collect... Oop, we have collected way too much. What did we drop there? Alright, that'll be fine. You know what? That'll do. We've only got 17 seconds. We need to get out of here. We're going way too slow. Yeah, but again, we need to make sure that we've got a little bit more health, maybe a little bit more movement speed. That would be the dream, and it does look like our drones have dropped everything off that was necessary. Alright, I guess that timed out relatively well. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can do. First things first, let's go to our mech. We want some extra health, and we want some extra speed, and then... what else do we go for? Increase our damage, reload time. I feel like everything else is going to be more important right now, so let's focus in on that. Can go for more explosion range, but again, that's not the be-all and end-all. Let's go for some basic drone speed there. We could also go for capacity. I think what we aim for is maybe... yeah, let's boost up some of the basics of some of our other weapons. Reload time, go for... oh, there we are, blast force. Extra damage there, that'll be good. That'll work out nicely. Alright, so I think we now head over to the right if we can. Let's shield on up. Let's see if we can push our way through. We do have 120 health for now. Ooh, and it looks like we've found it. Oh, we're getting surrounded. Yeah, that is not ideal. Alright, so there's a boat that has sunk. I'm pretty sure that has always been there, so we'll leave that be. Yeah, and we'll just see if we can find what we're after. Again, it's just so difficult to figure out exactly where we have seen things before and where we haven't. Yeah, definitely easier said than done. But, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully we'll find it, but you never know. We may just have to return. You know, maybe, who knows, maybe we could even be lucky on our next run and we could be dropped right next to where we need to be going. I'm sure stranger things have happened at some point or another. So, yeah, that should be fine. Alright, let's just go ahead and continue to clear up what we can. More drones, that's good. We'll try and find our way to more greens. More repairs and more superior upgrades would obviously be ideal. Yeah, just trying to figure out what we can, and we'll do that. Let's drop a drone. Let's make sure that there's a path for everybody. That would be ideal. Again, we still have more to upgrade. Let's go with the laser warming for now, and then what do we go for next? Yeah, let's go ahead and get the ability to have a second turret at the same time. You never know, that could end up being rather useful. We'll go ahead and collect those. Oh, there is a green. We'll take these. Actually, it's already heading on out. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll take what we've got back to base. And then I think we'll see what we can afford. Oh boy, alrighty-o. Well, let's go ahead and drop that off. Let's fire this out, and then... where do we go? Could go for reload speed, that's not the worst plan. Bring that down to 20 seconds. Our drones are pretty much maxed out. Yeah, we're just slightly off, but let's go for... actually, we've only got 4. Never mind. I thought we might have been able to afford something slightly more, but I guess we are unable. Alright, let's see if we can back up for a little bit. We need to make sure that we're dealing with our enemies and trying to mitigate the amount of damage we're taking right now. Alright, I guess we're going to have to persevere. Come on. Heal if we can. Oh, we're out. Of course we are. Alright then. Let's leave them back there. We'll head off to the right-hand side. The drone turret should be pretty good at dealing with them. They are spawning in the right area. What have we got? We've got 4 health left, so we really need something to repair us. Yeah, okay. I'm not seeing signs of a downed ship anywhere near here. This does concern me. I do see that the wave is still appearing. We'll go ahead and... oh, come on. We're stuck on the terrain. It is making its way towards us. You know what? I guess we're going to be forced to check this corner up over here. Yeah, well, at least we've got our shields back up online, so that is something good. Oh, and we haven't really. We have more enemies popping up over here. Okay, well, I didn't realize they could change their spawn location. Let's fire off our missile. Nope, no good there. Okay, well, I think we've been up to the top right before, but again, we don't want to get stuck. Okay, this is kind of peculiar, but I guess we're maybe... yeah, alright, you know what? Let's just head all the way down south. I'm sure if it can teleport its direction of spawning on in, it can probably do the same to catch back up again. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and see what we can do. Oh, okay, it's almost like this is a globe and you can get them to appear from a different side. Oh, okay, and we've already dealt with it. Okay, well then, you know what? We need the repairs sooner than anything else, so let's get our drone up and running. We'll go ahead and drop that down there. Let's go with some artillery. That will definitely be appreciated. Alright, let's head down this way. Oh no, maybe not. Let's head down this way. Alright, and we need repairs ASAP. Alright, looks like there's one green there. Oh, there's another one here, so that's at least something. Yeah, okay, another 2. Yeah, okay, so it does look like we'll get what we need. We'll drop all of those off there. That should be fine. Again, we're just really focusing in on this stuff if we can. Let's see. Come on. Let's go. We've only got very limited time here. Alright, and then... Alright, we should have collected what we need there. Let's go ahead and drop off those drones. They should be pretty good at clearing up whatever's there. We do have a good amount of meta currency, so maybe we can... I don't know. Maybe we can try and purchase the... Actually, no, I think we already have the maxed out indicator for resources. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe if we get it maxed out to the top, we would have the ability to, what do we call it? See during the waves whether or not we have already cleared it, but I could be wrong there. Mech, right, sorry. Too busy talking, not enough thinking. Let's go ahead and get that heal. And then... what else do we want? I suppose... yeah, let's go ahead and start boosting this up as best as we can. We'll cut down that reload speed. We've still got another 5. That means artillery. Let's go with... damage to 30? No, reload time. I think that'll be better. Alright, we've got a couple of heals if necessary. In fact, you know what? We're just going to preemptively heal on up. We'll shield. We'll fire this off. We'll see if we can make our way down south, back to where we were going before we got rudely interrupted by a wave. But, you know, we'll see how it all goes. Alright, let's clear up all of you. I think we'll try and kite for a little bit if possible. Keep them just out of range and let our sniper rifle do some work. We'll drop down that machine gun there. Alright, and then where do we want to go? I think it was off to the left. There should be a path down. No. There it is. Okay, we've got to head off that way. Alright, oh, wait a second. I have got myself all turned around. That is not ideal. Okay, well, I'm now questioning my entire understanding of things. That is not good. Alright, let's try and... we'll head down here for now. I don't know how much longer we're going to survive. But we'll do with what we can. Let's see. We'll get rid of you. Okay, kind of what we were after, but also not quite. All of you can go. Let's see. Oh, that should be pretty good. We'll go ahead and drop off some more drones. Okay, what can we afford? Surely we can afford an upgrade at this point. No, not yet. We'll probably go for the extra damage, if anything. You know, we'll collect that for now. We'll let the drones do the rest. What do we have here? Is that... oh, it's a dead end. Okay. Oh, no, maybe it's not quite a dead end. That's not quite as useful as I thought, though. We'll drop the drone off here. We'll break a hole there so they can manage their way around. Oh, and we're almost out of time yet again. Oh, that's so frustrating. Alright, well... off we go. We'll see if we can live. You know, at this point, I think we just focus in on... ammo stack cooldown? Oh, yeah, you know, that sounds rather good. We'll take that. And then I suppose maybe we give a boost to the... I don't know. We can afford one upgrade. Let's go for the artillery upgrade. At least every shot that we fire should be more than a little bit effective. Alright, now we've been there before. Let's head to the right if we can. We'll go ahead and shield. We'll see if we can force our way through. I think it's highly unlikely. and we'll try. Again, it's just a matter of trying to find a way that we can advance. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're now in the right direction. We know with this boat that we're now heading down that little path that we wanted to go through. Alright, let's drop off another turret. We'll do a heal. Alright, and I think we just run for the hills. This is... oh, that's a dead end. We will find our way there. Let's see, what have we got? What have we got here? Okay, so, oh, this is the Statue of Liberty? Ah, bother. Okay, so, this definitely is not the place we wanted to go. I'm now completely lost as to where we need to be. Yeah, I don't really feel like fighting more enemies than necessary, but again, like, as much as there could be relics and things, that's not our goal, so for now, you know what would be good? Having a resource converter, that could be particularly nice, but you know what? We're near a boat, we may as well double check to see if it is truly believed to be unsinkable. I highly doubt the probability of such things. But you never know. We may as well see what we can find. Go ahead and we'll take all of this. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll drop off one more drone. Clear up that. We'll clear up these. I don't think we're going to find what we're after. Yeah, I think it may take at least one more dive. Hopefully it's on the next one, but, you know, there's only so much you can do, and at a certain point, these enemies do start getting quite ridiculous. And as much as we've got some really good upgrades, it's just such a, well, it's meant to become an impossible task at a certain point, so I'm not really too upset. It's just a little annoying when you get turned around, when you really should probably know better by now. But either way, it is what it is. Let's see. Alright, well, we've only got 10 seconds. Let's get our way on out of here. Yeah, we'll just have to take our meta progress. Alright, up we go. I think we're going to have to force our way. Maybe we go straight up? Oh, actually, we got some very nasty creatures popping around now. Yeah, okay, so we've got a reactor here. I think we might need to try and push our way through. Alright, upgrades. I did also forget those now, didn't I? What do we got? Damage upgrade. Damage upgrade. Rate of fire. Let's go ahead and do those too. And better range. Sure. And then, oh, you know what? Splash radius. There we go. That will do. If we make it, we've got some heals. Oops. I don't know how well that'll last. Oh, and this could be unsinkable, potentially, right? One of these. It is a submarine. Of course, it would be unsinkable if it's a submarine now, wouldn't it? That would be the perfect trick. Yeah. Oh, come on. Please don't let us die now. Not when we think we've actually got this planned out. Oh, right. And there's the heal. Unsinkable. Of course. Submarine. Let's go ahead and double check. Come on. Please be what we're after. That is not quite as helpful as I was hoping for. Can we make our way around? That is a dead end. That's not useful. Alright, you know, we'll go ahead and we'll break the hole up over there. You never know. And then, really? It's going to be one of these ones where we need to dig the whole way around. Oh, and of course we don't even have the right spot there. That is incredibly annoying. Alright, well, at least our drones can pick up what we don't take for now. We still got to drag the thing back. I really thought that we might have had it there. I was really hoping so, but I guess, yeah, you can't do too much with everything. Alright, let's go ahead and clear this out. We'll see what's left. We've only got a few seconds, and so you know what? I think this could be it. I don't think we're going to be able to make it back in time. We'll drop off a drone just in case, but again, I don't know how quickly we'll be able to get back. Oh no, we actually did get back, and we do have an upgrade. What have we got? Extra health or weapons? Let's go with this. Oh, and apparently that does not pause the game. Oh, that is unfortunate. Ah, dearie me. Okay. We'll try and afford some upgrades, but I think our goose is well and truly cooked at this point. We'll go for a faster reload on the turret. We'll go... Oh, you know, we may as well do the drones just in case, but I doubt it'll be useful. Machine guns, no-go. Artillery... No, detonation charges. There we go. Ammo per shot and splash radius. There we go. Alright, and we got some really fancy looking enemies now. Oh, I do not like that. Yeah, wave 17. We have not made it this far before. No, I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought, okay, speed is definitely going to be much more needed. Oh, actually, you know what? Can we investigate up here while we wait? It's by a jolly fossil. Oh, and it looks like, yeah, there is our timer. We'll see what we can find. Yeah, I'm running out of ideas. Maybe I need to go back and check some of our previous episodes and see if I've seen a what are it called? A covered up mine or something like that. I have a recollection of something, but where it was located is just, it's impossible for me to think of, especially in the heat of everything. Yeah, it's kind of a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, if you've seen it, be sure to let me know in the comments section, because we are not against that. It is, at the end of the day, information we have learned. The difference is whether I can remember it or not. So, yeah, that would always be appreciated. Otherwise, I think we'll go... Oh, look, I'm not really sure. No, we'll drop that there. You know what? At this point... Okay, I think I have a plan here. What we're going to do is we're just going to go back to base. We're going to use whatever time we have left trying to find what we're looking for. If we survive the wave, that's nice, but I think we just focus on locating what we're after. So we'll go ahead and we will spend what we've got. We'll go ahead and we'll boost up our speed. You know what? That's it. If we can find it, we can find it. If we can't, we can't. Everything else, I suppose we may as well go ahead and boost up these just because we can. Put a little bit more pep into our main cannon. And if we can find it, that's cool. If not, it is what it is. This extra movement speed probably is going to be quite helpful. Oh, of course. That only works when you can survive. Oh, and we're in a corner. Okay. We have no healing. Okay, that certainly hurts. Alright, oh, you know what? Maybe it was that one down there. It's still close, but either way, can't do much about that. That said, though, we've made solid progress, so it is not the end of the world. Yep, notebook may be badly damaged, but your mech should be able to extract information we need. Just find it quickly. Yes. Well, we will find it as fast as we can, but unfortunately we have to wait for some things. We'll go ahead and... it looks like we're fully maxed out on our personal skills. So I guess it's straight back to the mech. We'll go ahead and we will purchase the larger shield. We'll pick up the health boost as well, and then with our final 1600... I guess we purchase the shotgun and we purchase the acceleration. Yeah, okay, so you know what we'll do? Yeah, maybe we can use that to get around the field a bit better. Let's go ahead and we will drop off the... What is it? The missile launcher. we'll unequip that and we will keep the turret. I think the turret is working out quite well, and maybe that'll get us around a little bit quicker. But either way, that is for tomorrow's episode, so we will have to try and figure that out. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.